Hi, Ida.
Hi, Nicole.
And hello, grateful bitches. Welcome back. We are so excited that you're here. Thank you for being here, as always.
Yes.
Me and Ida have been really enjoying April so far. We love spring. Oh my God. Can we just say how grateful we are that it's spring?
It is. It's very difficult for me to choose a favorite season.
Of course.
And I just feel like you can't summer is summer, it's just like summer is summer. You can't.
That's like, I shine in every season. Sorry.
Exactly. Like, I don't know.
I thrive all the time.
Like, it's so hard. They're all so good. No, but I think spring is genuinely the season that makes me on my biggest highs, let's say.
Yes.
Because summer I'm
Yes.
probably just overall happy, but in spring I really have highs.
Yes. Spring thaws my heart and my soul. I am telling you.
It does.
It doesn't even freeze. I mean, it freezes in Texas, but not really. And I'm still in winter mode. I'm like, why is the world so cold and dark? And then spring
Yes.
comes and I'm like,
I know. And that it's light still in the evenings and the sun gets warmer and it's
Oh
just
my God.
generally everyone gets happier. So even if you're
Yes.
having a bad day and you go outside, people are happier and it just really, it's a vibe.
That's true. People are now saying hi to me on the street randomly, and I love it. I love walking down the
Right?
street. Some people I know in some cultures are places you're you don't look at them, but I'm just like,
Yeah, exactly. In
wait,
Norway, you
wait.
don't look at them.
No, don't do it.
Don't look them in the
Yeah.
eyes.
And I feel like it's also, which kind of brings me to my grateful bitch moment. I'm really excited about this also. I've just been having so many fun things happen to me. And and gifts. I'm not gonna lie. I love getting gifts.
Yeah,
That
Nicole
might
is
be
the
my love
bigger
language.
gift getter.
Yeah. I am an excellent gift receiver. So if
She
you ever, if you ever want to give
Ever
someone
wanna
a
give
gift,
something.
I will always be excited. I promise. But seriously, my grateful bitch moment, a friend of mine bought me an Ulta gift card. I don't know if you guys have Ulta in Europe. I don't even know, the
No.
makeup store.
No.
What's your makeup store there? Where do you guys go shopping? So you have
Sephora. But for example, in Norway, we don't have Sephora. But in
Oh.
Spain, yeah. Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense. But I got a Ulta gift card, and since it's spring, I'm like, okay, it's time to love my skin. I mean, I should do it during the winter, but I've been lotioning up like crazy, and I was like, now it's time to get tan. I'm so excited. So I bought my B-Tan, and I got a gift card, and I ordered the Fenty Body Lava, the Golden Glow, and I am so freaking excited for it to come in.
Nicole is
I'm
gonna be a
tripping.
goddess.
I am not this episode, the next episode,
Next
guys.
one.
I'll
You
give
should
you a full
comment.
review.
You have to comment how glowy,
Yeah.
goddess-like she will
Oh,
look.
yes. I want to hear it from everyone. Thank you.
Yeah. Oh, that's very exciting. I'm very
Coming
excited
soon.
for you.
Thank you. It was fantastic. It was a
Yeah.
great moment.
Sounds like it. Me, on the other hand, my grateful bitch moment is not so glamorous.
Oh, intriguing. Tell me more.
Yes. My grateful bitch moment is how I went from pettiness to receiving a lesson.
Oh, we love that.
Yes. So the other day, I had a bit of a dilemma, let's say, because I was going to go to play volley in the morning, obviously. What else would I be doing?
What else does he to do with their time?
Exactly. And I was going to be there at 9:30. So I had set my alarm a bit more than an hour before because I love to have a good time in the morning. I love to make my coffee, to sit on the couch and just wake up, I really want to have that moment for myself. So I'm about to get up because the alarm has had a rang. And then my boyfriend was having a little bit of a migraine. He wasn't feeling so great. So he was like, you don't know, stay a little bit longer and cuddle me and I sleep better. And I was like, well, sure, I can do that. That's okay. So I stayed and then ended up staying a little bit too long. So I suddenly didn't have even enough time to get on time to the beach. So then I start getting annoyed. And obviously my first reaction is in my head, because he was still sleeping, you made me be late, now I don't have time, now I'm stressing because of you. And that
wait
was
till you
everything.
wake up.
Exactly. I'll never cuddle you again. That was everything that went through my head, and I was just there
Ida hates being late, guys.
yes, I hate
Say that.
it. I don't like it. And even though Spain has really like made me a late bitch, like I just now I'm never on time anymore. But there are like certain things that I feel more committed to where I'm like, okay, this is like I want to help setting up the net. I want to like contribute, you know?
Mhm.
I just don't want to be that person who just shows up and play and leave. So
Yeah.
so yeah. But so then I have all these thoughts going through my head, and then suddenly I'm just there like, oh my God, but Ira, you're not annoyed with him, you're annoyed with you. Like you're not annoyed with yourself
Mm,
that
mhm.
stayed. Like you're annoyed with yourself because you set your alarm. You had this beautiful plan of having your coffee and like doing your thing, but then you pushed aside your needs to fulfill his, which essentially all he did was telling me what he wanted, which is
Ooh.
great, you know?
Yeah.
And then I was the one who said, "Okay, like, we'll fulfill your needs and I'll push aside mine."
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and in that
I
moment,
felt
I was
that.
just like, "Oh, wow, like, this is very interesting." I also just really feel like
Mm.
I've reached a new level of healing for realizing that.
Yes. Well, one, because first of all, grateful bitch moment does not have to be something like that you're necessarily grateful for in the moment.
Exactly. In the moment, it was uncomfortable and I
Oh,
was
yeah.
frustrated. But now I'm so grateful because the lesson is so big. And now I'm really just like, no, I need to put myself first. And it doesn't mean that I can
Yeah.
never give other people what they need if that's like setting aside myself. But there are at least like some situations that will create resentment or it
Yeah.
will create
But
that we
it's
just
like
don't
doing
want
it with
them.
intention.
Exactly.
It's not just like, oh, rolling over and be like, okay, yeah, sure. You really had the intention of doing this commitment, like being there on time, and then you pushed it aside. And that's a bit like not knowing and not being aware of what you were doing. And
Hmm.
then having the awareness, it's like, oh, wait,
Yeah.
no, 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 no. That wasn't my priority to cuddle. Like I wanted to view this, this, and that. And I do this all the time because I'm like, but this feels so much better.
Yeah.
No, for a second
Exactly.
until later.
Yeah, and it's really just in the moment you're like, "Well, what does it matter?" You know, a couple of minutes
Oh,
or whatnot. But then
yes.
suddenly, like, things just doesn't turn out the way you wanted to, and then, yeah, you're resentful and you're just annoyed.
Yeah, and then here's the other thing, is because if you're not that self-aware, then you're just annoyed with everyone in your life, and they're the problem, and they're the ones who are ruining your
Yes.
life, and then that's why you can't prioritize anything or get anything done, you're never gonna go anywhere because of them, and it's like, no. It's
No.
because I mean, not you, but, like, us are
Mm.
prioritizing ourselves. Yeah,
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah,
that's
yeah.
crazy.
So I'm very
So
grateful for the lesson, and now I
yeah.
am being more intentional, so that's great, you know? I saw, I learned, I act.
We moved on, guys, and that's the whole
Exactly.
point. I love there's this, Ali Nympho, she's fantastic, she's a medium, and she calls these, like, reflections. Um,
Hmm.
yeah, and I love that because it was, like, a moment where God or the universe just gave you, like, a reflection of your behavior so that you can fix it,
Yes. Yeah.
and you move on and you're fine, like, there's no shame to it, it's like, "Okay, I get it."
Exactly.
I
Exactly. And
love
like,
that.
yeah, my initial reaction wasn't great, but I owned it. I removed it, and
He was asleep, he
so
didn't even notice, it didn't matter.
exactly. No harm done.
But this is a really good point because one, I feel like if we continuously do these things, like these baby compromises, which it just turns into like a really big pool of resentment,
Yeah.
burnout, frustration, and then you're like, okay, I just don't feel good all the time because I'm not prioritizing yourself, which in the end I think is kind of like self-care, is kind of
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
choosing yourself.
I think so.
And I actually we actually had somebody ask us. So we had a listener DM us, and she did ask, she was like, "Well, okay, what one, like, being in a stage of where, like, they haven't particularly been prioritizing themselves, right? And just being like constantly putting other people's problems ahead of their own
Mm.
because feeling the pressure to do that one. And it's a very noble thing because you're taking on other people's problems, like you're helping them, you're fixing them, you feel so good. And this coming from ministry and a ministerial background, like happens all the time. I've seen it, I've done it. And then you get to this point of burnout where you're just like, I'm so angry. And it's like, okay, I can't keep doing this. I need to take care of myself. But now I don't know what self-care looks like, and that's what she asked. She was like, "What do I do when I don't know what self-care even looks like for me anymore
Mm.
because I've just kind of abandoned myself," you know?
Yeah.
Which
Yeah,
is
wow.
yeah, which is crazy. I was like, "Wow, that's a That's a great question because I think when we go on our self-care journey, we always start from a place of frustration and burnout. So it's like, I don't know. I
Yeah.
don't even feel good. I don't feel good often. I don't know what that is.
Yeah, no, and it's true though. And it's really hard when you're at a spot where like, yeah, you're in a way like too burned out, too tired to like do
Uh-huh.
something about it, but then at the same time you're so disconnected with yourself that yeah, you don't even know what you like anymore or what helps you feel better. And it's a very almost like hopeless place to be. Like I'm
Yeah, it
not
feels that
trying to
way
rub it
very
in. Yeah, it
much.
feels very hopeless because you're just there like, well, where should I
Ugh.
start? Like I don't know.
Am I ever gonna feel better again? Am I ever
Yes.
gonna be able to take care of me?
Yeah,
What is me? No, like,
exactly. Like, who that even is, like, I don't
I don't know.
know.
I do, and I've been there. I don't know about you, Ida, but I've been there.
Yeah, me
Sometimes
too.
I'm there.
Yeah, 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 still is and or maybe sometimes I'm, like, unintentionally there where, like, maybe I had a bad
Yes.
day and then at the end of the day, I'm like, "But I didn't do anything today to, like, make myself feel better." I just allowed myself to, like, be in this spot where I just felt
Yeah.
whatever, you know?
Yeah, I agree with that, and I like that you said unintentionally because I think that's the key word for this entire conversation is, like, like, everyone is unintentionally not taking care of themselves. They don't really know it, like, you know what I'm
Exactly.
saying?
Yeah.
Or maybe they're taking care of themselves, but they're not really doing what makes them feel good. They're just like, I don't know, maybe you do have a great skincare routine or you have like these things that you picked up from the internet, but they're not really like refreshing you on a deep level,
Mm.
like on a soul level, on like, I can feel relaxed type of level, because you're just
Yeah.
copying what somebody else is doing on TikTok.
Yeah, exactly. Which I think is very easy these days because you receive like advices from left and right, and all you do is flip up your phone, and suddenly you have like a ton of advice on what you're supposed to do. And then it's easy to just take on those advice, maybe even without thinking about it, that you just like,
Yeah.
oh, I heard this should help, and you do that, and it doesn't really help, but you just stick to it because it's very easy to
It's
just,
true.
someone said that helps, so I should do that, you know?
Dude, for me, I kid you not, because what I used to do was like, okay, well, you know what? I get up really early to go to work, so I should sleep in on my days off, which is not
Yeah.
entirely wrong. Like, I do love to sleep in sometimes. So then I would sleep till like 10 o'clock. And then I would wake up and I'm like, I feel like I know it's only 10, but I feel like my day's gone. Like, I like to wake up hearing the birds chirping. Like, I like to wake up when the
Yes.
world's waking up. Like, I like to wake up and do like my workout, have my coffee, do this, and just feel like super energized. And for me, that feels way better than sleeping until 10 a.m.
Yeah.
Like I just get grumpy and frustrated. My whole day feels like behind, you know?
Mm.
Um, I don't know because having that sense of accomplishment is very important for me, like for my own self care. But then I have tons of friends who are like, no, no, no. Like I sleep in till 11 and I feel great.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, it's true though. And I also just really feel like maybe it was some days it is like that, you know? Some days
yeah.
I sleep the whole day and that feels great. And but most days that will make me feel like shit because I will feel lazy. I feel like I haven't done anything. And like you're saying, I want to do things. I want to see the sun come up. Like I want to
Yeah.
feel how the day evolves in a way. So if all I do is sleep or sleep until midday and the sun is already like up in the middle of the sky, I'm just like, I missed like half of the show, you know?
Yeah. Half of the show. I love that. No, that's really true, and I think that's why I mean, because self-care sometimes, I'm not gonna lie, feels just like a trend. Like, it just feels like a trend that everyone's doing now, and, like, we're
Yes.
all supposed to self-care, when in reality, guys, I mean, it's in the Bible, it says, like, "Love your neighbor and love your neighbor like you love yourself." I know that's not the exact scripture. It says
Something like that.
but it says that, and I was like, "This has been around for, like, a millennia, guys. This is from the beginning of time." No,
Yeah.
but for real, like, how you love yourself is how you love other people, of course. But if you're, like, disconnected from yourself, I think, like, yeah, you just take on other people's self-care tips, and then you feel like you're broken because it's not working for you, or you're just
Mm.
like, "Well, self-care doesn't really work for me. I'm just gonna
Yeah.
go back to, like, doing whatever I was doing," just binging
Yeah.
Netflix, you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So I think, like, I don't know. For me, I don't know. For me, it's like, yeah, number one, maybe I take some time to like sit there. And I don't know how you stay in tune, but I have a notes app on my phone because I have a note for everything. If you guys saw
Of
my note
course you
page,
have
you'd
a
be
note
like,
app.
I know. I have notes for everything, guys. And I started this note tab where it's like a little evidence file, and it's just like a little feel good evidence file of where I notate things that make me feel good throughout the day. So if a conversation really sparks my interest, or I see something on the street, or even guys, I love birds. This is so weird, but I love birds so much. So if I see, like, a specific type of bird, like, I'm just that makes me happy. I'll, like, write it down, I'll go look it up later, whatever. So I keep this note tab, and then, not every week, but I like to go back to it and read it when I
Mm.
feel like this, like, just frustrated, and I see, like, oh, and then as I read it, what sparks my interest right there, I'm like, "Okay, maybe I try that." Like, maybe, like, this conversation about I don't know, weaving and knitting and, like, creating baby blankets or something really made me excited. So I'm like, "Okay, well, maybe I can look into that and do a tutorial." And, like, maybe self-care is, like, me sitting down with some, like, knitting, this week, and I'm just gonna try it.
Yeah, I love
So,
that. Yeah, I'm not so
yeah.
organized. I do not have an
Yeah.
evidence file, but I do love the idea.
It is a great idea, guys, and practice if you
Yeah.
can keep it up.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's great. That is a really good thing because yeah, that's the thing essentially when especially when you feel disconnected to yourself, if you do have that evidence file, you can easily just like, "Oh, that's right. I did like that thing." You know? And maybe
Mhm.
you don't like it anymore, so you do it and you see, "Oh,
Nah.
actually today the birds didn't make me that happy," you know?
Yeah, they just look like
Um
birds today.
yeah, and that's fine. And then Nicole goes on to do something else on the list.
Yeah, but it's helpful for me to just have, like, reminders, honestly.
Yeah, that's really
Yeah.
beautiful. I feel like my self-care routines, they're very specific and very, like, odd, I don't know. They're, like,
Tell
very
me.
specific for me.
Tell me,
Because
what's your
my
self-care?
the like, it never goes wrong or it never hits wrong if I have a bad day. I will make, like, I call it my inner child pasta or inner
Oh,
child
yes.
tomato soup, but that requires that I have this, like, soup powder from Norway. So if I don't have that, disaster. The day is gonna be a disaster.
Disaster.
Like, every time I'm there, I stock up, like, I buy and I
She
bring them
does.
back.
I've witnessed this pasta. It's a very interesting combination.
It
I'm down to try it,
is.
though.
All my friends, when I tell them about it, they're just like, "Dude, like, what are you doing?" And my childhood friends, they would just be like, "Oh, you're still eating that?" Like, yes, I am.
Yeah,
It's basically
yeah.
boiled potatoes, potato slices in the bottom of like I don't know what you call this tray thing you put in the oven.
Uh, mm. Oh my god, I know this. I don't know, a pan? I'm
Yeah,
just
in
gonna
the
call it a
pan,
pan right
let's say.
now.
So you have sliced boiled potatoes at
Casserole!
the oh, casserole. Yeah.
Yeah,
You have
okay.
sliced boiled potatoes in the bottom of a casserole. Then you have fried sausages, like pan fried sausages, but it's
Ugh.
not like just normal sausages. It's like these they're very thick and they're smoked. They have some smoke element to
Oh,
them.
and
Here
Texans,
I
they
can
love a
find it in
smoked
Lidl.
sausage.
Yeah, because apparently
Oh,
our Germans also have these sausages, so that's love Lidl for
sounds
that.
delicious.
Then it's boiled pasta on top of that. Then you make like a mixture of egg and milk as if you're like making an omelette. I don't know. And you pour it over, and then you have cheese on top, and then you put it in the oven. And of course, you put it on your plate, and you put a ton of ketchup on top.
See, that I'm down with. That I'm so
Yeah.
down with. We
But
need
it's
to do an episode on
delicious.
comfort food.
Yes, because I eat it and I immediately feel better. Like that's I don't know.
Tell me, grateful bitches, are we disgusted or are we intrigued by
Yeah,
this?
exactly. Exactly.
I love that, Ida, but you know what? For me, it's Dino nuggets. Like, I know
Oh,
this is a very American thing. If you're in America, you know, but like a bag of chicken nuggets shaped like dinosaurs with a ton of ketchup. And like, I sit down and I watch Harry Potter for just like 30 minutes, and I'm honestly like just so happy
yes.
sometimes. Like,
That sounds lovely.
it feels amazing, personally, but, like, that's, like those are little things that I do, like, that we do that make us feel better, and that's why I
Mm.
feel like, I don't know, when you feel burnt out, like, maybe that's a good idea, Ida, is just to go back to, like, the childhood thing. Like, the one
Yeah,
childhood thing
I
that,
think
like,
so.
brings you comfort and reminds you of you,
Yeah,
not
yeah,
anyone else.
yeah. Yeah,
'Cause that's the big
I
thing.
think that's a good thing to do, and like that will at least make you connect to your inner child. And if it's not like necessarily who you are anymore, there's like a part of you that will feel connected. And I also just really feel like it's something with kind of blending these self-care practices into something you do every day anyways, especially when you're burned
Yeah.
out. Like, you need to eat anyways, so you might as well like make your favorite food as a child.
Actually, I love that. Yeah, that's actually a really good idea. And I think, I mean, if you can make self-care like that, you're probably going to be to a point where it's like, you're always going to be taking care of yourself without even knowing, like making it second
Yeah.
nature. And maybe too, like you said, on top of that, like maybe while you're eating your pasta, like you make a list of like, what are my priorities today? Which I've been
Mm.
practicing. Like I haven't been doing this religiously, guys. But like in the mornings, I have been working on making sure that by the end of the day, I feel like I prioritize Nicole and like her life.
Mm.
And so I'll make a list of like maximum 3 things, like no more because I'll put 20 things on there. So no more than 3. And I'll just write those down. And if I at least hit 1, like I'm pretty happy. I'm not gonna lie. Cause I'm like, I
Yeah.
did prioritize myself and reminding yourself that I am prioritizing myself. Like that's okay, you
Yeah, and
know?
I think especially, yeah, like when you are disconnected and burned out, for example, it's the thing, don't be harsh on yourself. Like you're saying, like maybe you
No.
wrote down 3 and you only did 1. That's great. Like that's a win, like
Mhm.
doesn't have to be more than that. And I feel like
No.
my self-care habits is like it's a fine line between laziness or like actually just being clever. Because like I'm saying, they're just all like blended into like my daily routines, which might come from laziness. That it's just like "Ugh, I'm not bothered to like
It is
implement a
very low effort,
self-care."
guys.
Yeah, my motto is I'm not bothered
I'm
to
not
do that.
yeah.
So I'm just like I'm not bothered to like implement a self-care routine and this and that. So I find my way to just
Yeah.
do it without making too much effort, which is, yeah, like it's laziness, but also honestly, like it's kind of genius because,
It
like you're
is.
saying, then suddenly, like every day you're practicing or you're doing your self care without even thinking about
Yeah.
it.
That's actually very true. I'm now rethinking my plans. Now I'm just, like, rethinking my schedule right now in my
How can I
mind,
make
like,
it more lazy, actually?
how can I be lazier? I
Yeah.
love this.
Yes.
Maybe that's the key, guys. Give yourself permission to be a little lazy, okay? Like,
Yeah,
it
I
is the
think
the
so.
good way out.
Yeah, at least make it
I think
simple.
so.
I think that's.
Yeah, make it simple. I actually love that. And for me, sometimes I feel like my self-care is my interests. Genuinely, like
Mm.
for me, like doing what I'm interested in, whether and that doesn't have to be professionally, is my self-care. So like when I have that notes app, if there's a topic on there that I want to look up because I had a conversation with someone and I want to go on like a 15-20 minute deep dive on Google about it, that's so refreshing to me. Like, to me,
Hmm.
I'm just like, "Oh, I got to learn something new." Like, I feel so excited about it, and it feels so freaking good, and especially, like, I love human design. I cannot bring up any of this without, like, talking about human design because that's also a big interest of mine. So,
Yeah.
I'll go back and I'll look at my chart on human design and be like, "Okay, I'm gonna look at my environment and see, like, okay, maybe if I'm not feeling good, something's out in my environment." Or I'm gonna look at, like actually, Ida's gonna love this one. They have a digestion option on your profile, so, like, it'll tell you how you best digest things. Yeah.
Really?
Oh, yeah. People don't know that.
Oh,
And
wow.
I've seen a bunch of different stuff, and, like, I have a friend, which is very funny. His is hot food. So when he
So he
I
should
know.
eat hot food.
He should eat hot food to make him feel better. And I would
Oh.
always offer salads. He's like, "Nah, I don't eat
Yes. Hell
salads."
no.
But if it was like a hot bowl, like spaghetti or something, he's like, "Oh my God, yeah. This feels great." And like after
Yeah.
that, he's like, "Oh, it feels so good." And
Wow.
that's literally a form of self-care. Or like for me on my design, it's low sound digestion, which like I need moments of quiet in my day so
Mm.
that I can process and I feel regulated and then I feel happy.
Yeah.
But if I don't, if my whole day is just noise, I'm just like, I'm like, "Ugh,"
Yeah.
really, it grinds me. So that's another thing too. And I mean, I always reference my design when I feel out of alignment. I don't know.
Which makes a lot
It's
of
my nerdy
sense.
self.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
I love it. Whenever I have a bad day, Nicole tells me, "Well, actually, like you're this and this and this, so maybe you should try that." I'm like, "That sounds great. Yeah, I'll do that. Thank you."
Thanks. Yeah,
And
Ida
then, of
doesn't work
course,
hard. No,
yeah,
I'm just kidding,
exactly.
guys. She does,
But not really.
but not really. I love that.
Yeah, and I
That's
feel
so
like, Nicole,
funny.
we can't talk about self-care without mentioning tapping. Like,
Oh my god,
obviously, that's
guys,
a
number
go-to.
one. I'm not gonna tell you what you need to do. I say that all the time, but this one you need to do. No,
Exactly. This is the
but
10th thing you need
tapping
to do today.
is it's really good, and this one is something you can put in anytime. Like I mean, I've said it before, but I tap everywhere, everywhere, anytime, any place,
Yeah,
and you can literally tap on this and be like, I don't know what makes me feel good right now. I just want to get some ideas and clear this frustration. And I love and accept and forgive myself for not knowing what the heck feels good to me. So you stop beating
yeah.
yourself up. Because I think sometimes too, like beating yourself up of like, "Ugh, I know I should be doing this. Everyone's talking about it, but like I don't." And then you just feel more behind for no reason.
100%. Yeah, yeah, that does not help anything. And especially in this
No.
case of our grateful bitch, is
Oh
that
yeah.
there's so many layers, no? There's burnout,
So
there's
much.
not being connected to herself, it's not practicing self-care. Like, there's tons of layers. So this is
Oh
like
yeah.
all of them you can tap on.
Yeah, all of them.
Hmm.
And it's okay. And if you're coming from a place where you've been prioritizing other people and other people's problems and you just came to awareness of like, "Oh my god, I am so burnt out." Like, "Oh my god."
Hmm.
That's fine. I wanna tell you, like, that is the best place to be. Do not be upset with yourself. It's a beautiful
No.
place. Just like
Yeah.
Ida did, where she was like, "Oh my god, I'm mad at myself." Like, it's
Yeah,
a beautiful
exactly.
realization.
And the other day, this reminds me, the other day I was in a yoga class, and then the instructor said one thing that I was really just like, that's beautiful. I've never heard anyone say that. When she said,
Oh, tell me.
if your brain starts to wander, like, first be grateful and be proud of yourself for recognizing that. And I was like,
Oh.
wow. So every time because my brain wanders a lot. So my
Oh,
brain was
yeah.
like,
It
I was
does.
like, I'm so proud of myself for recognizing that my brain wandered and now it can come back and I'll be here. Which is just in this case, like,
Oh,
recognize yourself for
yeah.
realizing like you're burned out, and that you're at this place. And only
Oh,
after one realizes, that's when you can do something about it. No? So that's
yeah.
also beautiful that you realize and you recognize and you listen to yourself and
It's
now
an
you
amazing
can,
place to be.
yeah.
Not a bad place, and maybe that's what we kinda have to think like, me specifically, because I might be talking to myself. Something where I'm just like, "How could I have let myself get here?" But life
Yes.
happens, and there's just like, I mean, sometimes you're kind of in a cycle where you feel like you have to prioritize other people and not choose yourself. And that's a pattern to break. That's a way of thinking to break because we've been conditioned to think that way, you know? And so it's totally natural and normal.
Yeah. Yeah.
And this is the first step of you feeling absolutely fucking amazing for the best of your life.
Exactly. And obviously
At least
listening to
knowing
this
how to.
podcast is a great place to
Oh my
start.
god, yeah, if you feel burnt out, if you feel frustrated, you should come listen to Bitch Be Grateful. It's really gonna snap you out of it.
Yeah, exactly. I feel like kind
And
of too that's the thing, like, there's so many self-care practices that in the end of the day, like, one just needs to, like, think about what works for you. Like, what did you like before? What did you eat before to, like, get back to that?
yeah.
Or what is something that makes you feel good if it's a
Mm.
5-minute thing or a 2-day thing, but, like,
Smelling roses, oh, like, just
for
something like that.
example, yeah,
Like, not even
just
buying the roses, but just
just
smelling them at
smell
the
them.
grocery store. Yeah, literally, like, sometimes if because, like, what there was a point in my life where I really feel like I couldn't even buy, like, a bouquet of flowers for myself because I felt so broke, and I would just go I would go to the grocery store,
Smell
and I
them.
would sniff the flowers.
So cute. Have
I
you
know,
heard
and I
about the
was like,
bull?
"Oh."
Well, in Norwegian we say Ferdinand, Ferdinand. I don't know. The big bull is like an animation that
Ferdinand the Bull, I
smells
love
all the
him.
flowers.
Oh, yes. Yes, guys.
Just be
Or
like him.
I love
Channel
him.
him.
Channel your inner Ferdinand. Oh, dude. Okay, this is so random now that we're there. Now we're talking about animals. But watching videos of seals, baby seals, and any blubbery animal that you can watch move, like the most satisfying. Like just knowing that God made like a 1,000-pound blubber animal, like that just gets to be fat and exist and eat and be funny. I don't know. Nothing makes me happier. I'm not gonna lie. Like
That's
you
so
need
funny.
that. You need to add to your self care
This
list.
might be like the most Nicole thing I've ever heard.
Like I love it. I love elephant seals. First of all, there's like almost 20 something different species of seals, by the way, guys. So
Oh,
it's
wow.
a world to explore. Okay.
Yeah,
So
this
you
is,
want to feel good? Go on a seal deep dive.
yeah. The hot take.
Hot take, guys.
Nonetheless.
I'm curious. What is like what you're thinking would be your ideal self-care besides what you already have? Like, no limitations, no nothing. Like, what would be your ideal self-care day
Yeah, besides my laziness, self-care.
besides your laziness? Yeah.
I feel like one thing I really just, I don't know, I have this like ideal in my head of having like the perfect skincare routine. That's just like
Oh,
whenever I see girls who have like step 1, this step 2, this step 3, step 4, step 5, I'm just there like that's my goal. Or it's not my goal. It's my dream because it's not my goal.
yeah.
I am like I'm never going to be that girl. I just know and I accept it and that's cool. But I would like really when I see it, I'm like, that's amazing. I don't
Maybe just
know.
step one. I think Ida's
Yeah.
idea would just be step one. Like this, all of the creams, but just one step.
Yeah, exactly. Yes. That would be
If you guys know a
perfect.
product, let us know, guys.
Yeah, but when you see them like, oh yeah, and then I light my incense candle and I do my this and that
Oh,
and da da da, and I'm just
yeah.
like, this is, it's so great. But yeah, no, it's just
Oh,
I'm not there yet. But I
that's
do really
I get
just
that.
yeah, that's
That's how
my
I feel when I
dream.
see Gwyneth Paltrow's spa bathroom.
Yes.
Like, if you guys have ever seen what her bathroom looks like, you need to Google it. It's gorgeous.
Yeah. And
And
you're
I'm
just
like,
there
oh,
like, why do I not have this in my
yeah, I
life?
may never be her right there. I may never have that spa in my house. We don't know. But that would be my dream. Like, it's
Yes.
so beautiful.
Yeah.
And honestly, I'm not gonna lie, my horoscope gave me my favorite ideal, like, self-care today. I'm not gonna lie.
Really?
I did, so I have to
Wow.
share it.
So it worked or it knows you.
Well, yes. First of all, I love this. Anyone who loves you, this is from CoStar, guys. Anyone who loves you will understand and respect your need for solitude, low sound digestion. This is what I'm saying. I need to be alone, or you will hate being around me, like
I
pretty
love
quickly.
that. That's a very good reminder. Thank you, co-star.
Thank you, CoStar. And then it said, do the ocean, used bookstores, and naps, guys.
Wow.
I would add Froyo because you know me, I love Froyo. I would
Yeah.
add Froyo on there, but that's literally like my ideal self-care day. Like that is, going to the ocean every day would be my ideal self-care. Like I would need nothing else,
Yeah.
just let me roll in the waves like a seal.
Yeah. That sounds
So,
incredible. Very good idea,
yeah.
co-star.
Thank you. And grateful bitches, we want to know. Tell us if you have any like unusual, fun, cool self-care tips that we haven't brought up, we don't know about because there's a million. We would love to
Yes.
hear it. Like tell us, share it with us. Comment, like, subscribe if you like our content. We really appreciate it and that helps us out. Also, we are running that 1K challenge on Instagram.
Yeah.
We want to hit 1,000 followers. Maybe we'll do a self-care live. Me and Ida will try a skincare routine. I don't
Yes.
know.
Have a spa
We'll,
night.
we'll watch Ida eat her pasta. Who knows?
Exactly. Oh, I'll make the pasta live. You guys, you don't know what you're missing out.
It's going to be fun. It's going to be a good time. So come help us get to 1,000 followers on Instagram at bitch.begrateful. Come hang out. And as always, remember to
Be grateful, bitch.
bye.
Bye.